morning and welcome to Miyomi Yoga. My name is Michelle and today's flow will be a gentle hip opening flow that focuses especially on releasing any pain or cramps or tension around our pelvis, hip area and lower back. And one more thing for today's flow is each of those poses can help to release all this tension. As everybody is different and as every experience is different, your body might need a little bit more time in some of those poses. So if you're at home and you feel like getting deeper into it, just take some time as long as you need. Pause the video at any time. As it will be a very gentle flow, I recommend you to grab 2 pillows, maybe a block if you have it, if you need it, and then make yourself comfortable, prepare yourself on your mat. And we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So we're going to lie on our back and connect the soles of the feet together. Just to start with a gentle opening from the hips. If you feel like having a gentle heart opening today, you can also place one of the pillows underneath your chest, underneath the top of your back. And then lie down on your back. Let your head drop low. If you feel like this hip opening is already very intense for you, you can also choose to place the pillows underneath your knees to decrease the angle of your hip opening. And simply flex your shoulders down and open your arms to the sides. Or if you prefer to place your hands protected on your lower belly, it gives you a feeling of warmth and nurture. Close your eyes here. Give yourself a moment to arrive. Become aware of any body sensation. Any body parts that feel a little extra tense today. In today's practice, I invite you to just be gentle. Gentle with your body, with your thoughts. Any posture. To deeply listen to your body. So maybe the variation I'm showing you is too much, that you want to slow it even more down. Maybe I'm holding a pose and your body's asking you to move, then please do so. Another deep inhale through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. You're lying on a pillow like me. Lift yourself up by coming onto your forearms here. Remove the pillow to the side. Then simply lie back down on your flat back. From here, support your knees to come up. Bring your knees into your chest, hug your knees in. And start to create some big circles away from each other with your knees. And you can keep your eyes closed here, just follow my voice. And see if you can soften your facial features even more. Start to reverse your circle. Feeling into every part of the circle. Maybe there's one part that needs a little hold. Bring it all the way to the chest. From here, roll onto one side. Press your top hand into the floor to lift yourself up. Come into a seated position. Cross-legged here. If you feel like, again, you want to lower it out, you can place a pillow underneath your sitting bones or a block. Hands gently on your knees. Elbows in. Straighten your spine as you inhale here. Exhale, root your sitting bones down into the floor. Your next inhale, lift your arms up, gaze up to your hands. And exhale, drop your left hand down to the floor. Come into a seated side stretch. Gaze towards your right hand. Trying to roll the right shoulder back and down. And at the same time, you want to press your right sitting bones even more into the ground so that you feel more length in the side of your lower back. Trying to breathe into the pose here. Each inhalation, you straighten out a little bit more. Exhale, you can even drop your forearm down as long as your hip isn't lifting off the ground. Next inhale, come back to the center, arms reach high. Then exhale, simply take it to the other side. Right hand down, left arm overhead towards your left hand. And then same story here, left hip presses down for more length in your lower back. Shoulder back and down, gaze up to the sky or towards your left. To go deeper by dropping the forearm down. 2 more breaths. Focusing on the part that gets stretched. So imagine you want to send the breath actively into that area. Next inhalation, come back up. Arms go high. Easy twist to the left as you exhale, right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you. And whenever we twist that way, we want to keep the hand that is behind us very close to our sitting bones. This allows us to straighten the spine a little bit more with each inhalation. And then let go of any tension in your belly. Soften out here. Maybe allow yourself to twist slightly deeper or look over your left shoulder to the back. Your next inhale back to the center, arms go high. Exhale to the opposite side. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you, again close to your body. Inhalation, straight spine. Exhale, twist deeper. It's a very soft game between pressing yourself into the pose, allowing yourself to be gentle here. So see where your middle mood is here and what works best for your body. Your next inhale, come back to the center, arms go high. And then exhale, hands go low to the floor. Straighten out your legs to the front of the mat. We're going to play a little bit with movement and stillness today. So we come into our Paschimottanasana or caterpillar pose, depending on which yoga style you want to look at. You can take one of your pillows or maybe both and place it on your thighs because we want to make it as comfortable as possible. If you want more activation, you flex your feet. If you say, I want to focus on the relaxation, you can relax your feet here. Inhale, arms go high. As you exhale, allow yourself to fold forward. Drop your forehead down or your chin on the pillow. Maybe let your head just hang heavy. And then just let gravity do its work. There's nowhere else to be right now, nothing else to do. Simply allow yourself to fold a little bit deeper, become a little bit heavier with each exhalation. I'm going to stay for 3 more breaths. And when you're ready, lift your head up. Bring the hands down. Slowly walk your hands backwards. Remove the pillow. Then bring your feet to the side. Come into your tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees are hip distance apart. And again, you can close your eyes here. And listen deeply to your body. So whatever movement your body is asking for, you can do so. Go into cat and cows if that is the right thing for you today. Maybe just rock your hips from side to side. Movement is welcome. No right and no wrong here. And slowly find some stillness. And we're going into our lizard pose from here. So step the right foot outside of your right hand down. You can open the stance slightly. Keep the left knee on the floor. If you have sensitive knees, please place a pillow underneath your knee. Then hands stay on the floor or on some blocks. Even elevate on your fingertips, keeping the chest open first. And again, allowing yourself to melt into the pose, step by step. We're going to stay for some breath here, so we're going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to give you some options. You can just stay here, or you can try the different options with me. Option 1 is to simply lower your arms down on blocks, on pillows. Forearms go down, keeping the right knee close. And then trying to keep the chest open to the front. If it feels better for you today, you can also let the right foot drop onto its outer edge so that you have a different hip opening in your right hip. Keep yourself elevated here, or again, lower down onto your forearms. Trying to gently engage your glutes to press your hip down into the ground. Your body asks for movement. You can start to rock your hips maybe slightly up and down, or create some circles around your wrists, around your ankle. Allowing that left hip flexor to open deeply. And then wherever you are, we're going to stay for 3 more breaths. See if you can slow your breathing down here. Slowly, if you are on your forearms or any other variation, come back on your hands. Pull the left knee slightly more forward again. Come back into your tabletop. And then from here, start to straighten your right leg backwards. Same leg. Toes are on the floor. You can first lean into that heel to give yourself a gentle calf stretch. And then lift that leg off the floor. Cross it over to the left side and place your toes outside of the mat. Look over your left shoulder towards your right heel. Come into a nice side stretch on the right side. And then from here, lift your right leg back up. We're coming into our pigeon pose. So you want to pull that right knee behind your right wrist forward. Place it on the floor. And then cross that ankle over to the left side. Doesn't have to be parallel to the short side of the mat. For most of us, it feels more comfortable if the heel is closer to our hip bone. Tuck the left toes under, lift that knee and slide your left foot backwards. And it really depends on how tight your hips are, how tight your glute muscles are. So if you feel like you're leaning a lot into the right side, just take one of your pillows and place it underneath your right sitting bones. Make yourself as comfortable as possible here. Keeping the hips square, so you want to pull the right hip back, the left hip forward. And if that feels okay, you can start to walk your hands forward. Make a little pillow with your hands, or use your second pillow to place your forehead down. Then feel how your hips become heavier and heavier, how you're melting down towards the floor with each breath. Going to stay 5 deep breaths here. Then try to imagine that with every exhalation, you actively send the thought, I let go of any tension, into your glute. Glutes are the connectors between lower back and legs, so they are the strongest muscle in the body, so they tend to hold a lot of tension. Last 2 breaths. Let go a little bit more. Bring weight back into your hands. Lift yourself up. Hands underneath your shoulders. Lean into the left side. Remove your pillow to the side. And then tuck the left toes under. Pull the left knee slightly forward, right knee to the left. Child's pose here, so big toes together. Today, open your knees hip distance apart, so you have enough space for your belly, space to breathe, forehead down. Deep breath here. Simply feel into both sides. And shift your weight forward back into your tabletop. We take this mini flow into the other side. So pull your left foot forward for your lizard pose first, outside of your hand down. Again, it's up to you how far you want to open the stance today. Fingertips down, hands down, open your chest. See if you can roll your shoulders further away from the ears. Hips stay low, you can gently engage the glutes, and maybe you feel the openness in your right hip flexor already deeply. You want to go deeper into the left hip as well. Again, several options here to lower your forearms down, keeping the knee close. You want to open that knee to the side. As long as you keep your hips low here, all the variations are welcome. As long as you feel some stretch in your hip area, you're doing everything right. And play around, or again, the option to stay on your hands. Give it a little bit extra movement by tucking the right toes under and create those circles around wrists, around ankle, your body, your movement. And last 2 breaths here, slowing it down, and breathing your heartbeat. Once you're ready, come back onto your hands if you're down. Tuck the right toes under, bring that knee slightly forward. Left knee to the right, back into your tabletop. Start to extend the left leg backwards, toes are down. Press that heel backwards first. And lift the foot of the mat. Place it over to the right, outside of your mat down. Gaze over your right shoulder towards your left heel. You want to pull that left shoulder forward so that you feel the stretch again in your side body here. From here, we come into pigeon pose. So lift the left leg up again. Pull your knee forward behind your left wrist and cross the ankle over to the right. Right toes tucked, slide that right foot backwards. And again, any props are welcome, so you can place that pillow underneath your sitting bones. Or if your hip feels okay here and you're not leaning too much to the left, pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward, open chest first. Once you're ready, lower your torso down, forehead on your hands, chest towards your chin bone. Then relax your shoulders here, soften into the muzzle. Each exhalation is an invitation to let go. Any tension of any cramps. Simply soften what needs to be softened. 3 more breaths here. Deeper breathing. Then press down into the mat, lift yourself up, walk your hands backwards, tuck your right toes under, lift that knee slightly forward so you have space to lift the left leg as well. Child's pose 1 more time, big toes together, open knees. Sink yourself lower towards the ground and then relax your forehead down. Relax your arms. If you feel like you need a little bit more comfort, you can again place a pillow underneath your belly, underneath your chest, to give that sensation of forward fold even more to your body, which makes us feel safe, which calms us down. Then walk your hands towards you. Sit next to your heels and pull your legs forward again. Come back lying on the mat. So you want to roll your spine down. Head goes down to the floor as well. Coming into our happy baby pose. You want to lift your feet up to the sky and then grab the outer edges of your feet. Your arms are on the inside of your knees, and the goal is to bring the lower back down to the floor and pull your knees towards the ground. Shoulders stay low, eyes can be closed. We'll stay here for 8 full breaths. Option to rock from side to side, or to simply be in stillness, to bring the feet together. Focus more on the openness in your inner thighs. If you feel like you want to extend your legs, that's an option too, but I recommend to keep the knees bent today. Focus more into your hip area instead of your hamstring. And finish up with your last full breath in silence. Soften your face. From here, you can start to bring the feet together, your legs back down to the floor. And then as our last pose of today before Savasana, you can grab one of your pillows. I'll give you some options. Again, we come into an easy twist. So you can bring the knees into the chest, hop your hip slightly to the right side of the mat, and then let your knees drop to the left. Your arms are wide open or in cactus arms, and your gaze goes to the right side. To make it a little bit more comfortable, today you can place a pillow between your knees or under your knee and feel into the difference. There's no need to forcefully bring your knees all the way down to the floor or your shoulders. Just enjoy the gentle twisting of your spine here, twisting of your belly. Eyes are closed. And let go of any tension in your shoulders, tension in your chest and belly, tension in your hips and legs. Last breath here. Once you're ready, you bring your knees back up. You can keep the pillow between your knees, hands down to the floor, lift your hips to the left side of the mat, and then let your knees drop to the right, gaze to the left hand, or cactus arms. Eyes are closed. 5 breaths here as well. Start to soften through your whole body again. It's coming from the bottom to the top. Relax your legs and your hips, your belly, your chest, your shoulders, every single muscle in your face. And then bring your knees back to the center. If your body needs any more movement, you can do so. If you're ready for Savasana, I highly recommend you to place 2 pillows today underneath your knees. Especially if you're on your period or just generally if you have lower back pain. 2 pillows under your knees or a big bolster can help to ease out the tension. So whenever we lie down, our back has a natural curve and it's tending to act in that curve. So we keep the tension more if we try to flatten it out. Instead of forcing into that, lifting the knees has the same effect. Like it helps us to tilt the pelvis slightly. So it's easier for our back to come into a more relaxed state. Open your arms, palms are facing up to the sky, and create some space between your body and your hands. Lift your neck up one more time, place your head down so you can breathe with ease. And take a deep inhale through your nose. And let it go through your mouth. One more like this, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Relax your forehead and your jaw. And stay here till you hear my voice again. Slowly start to visualize this space around you again. Bring your awareness back. Rock your head from side to side. Move fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Maybe lift your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers and pull your hands and feet away from each other. Today, roll over to your left side. Knees into the chest. Use your left upper arm as a little pillow. Stay here for as long as needed. And slowly find your way up into a seated position. Use your hands as a little support. Come into a crossed leg seat. All props to the sides, or again, sit on a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed, hands are on your thighs. Take one deep inhale through your nose and lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Chin to the chest. Give yourself a big smile. Thank yourself for taking care. Nurture your body and your soul. I hope this flow helped you to release some tension. See you next time on the mat. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you to release some tension in your belly, in your hips, in your lower back. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop a little comment, and share it with your friends. I wish you a wonderful day. I wish you a wonderful time, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.